Fine. I'll do it. I'll go on 100 dates in a month, and I'll marry one of them.
Terrific. I am so glad you agreed with me. You're such a good girl.
Well, I wasn't agreeing for my parents. I was doing it for myself. My grandmother left me a massive inheritance, millions to start my own business. But she was a bit old-fashioned and stated that I'd only get the money after I got married. I was ready to fulfill her wishes. All I wanted was to start my own business and get working. I wanted to chase after my dreams. How hard could it be to find true love?
I've made a list of the top 100 most handsome, richest bachelors in the country. You will date all of them and choose your husband. He has to be a millionaire or you won't get the money.
Is that in the will?
No, that is my condition. I will not have my daughter marry beneath our station just for this inheritance. I will only accept the most eligible man for my daughter. I don't want a man who's gonna flake out on my baby. He has to provide for my girl.
Fine, but I'm not gonna marry someone I don't like. I want to be in love.
Of course. I'm sure we'll agree on one of the men on my list. Once you're married, you will get the inheritance money from our estate lawyers. And then you could do whatever you like.
All right, Mother. Let's do it. I'll date 100 men.
Amazing. So all your dates will take place in one restaurant. Your first date is with an English duke.
I was so naive. I really thought I could brute force the way to find love. I was sure this wasn't a stupid idea. This was a stupid idea. My first date was with the handsome Duke Eric, who owned a chain of his own breweries. Mom was so thrilled about him, and here he was playing this soccer match on his phone while he carefully explained all the rules of the game.
Ball up to the forward and then going for a goal.
I'm not really a soccer fan.
It's not soccer, it's football, and you will be now.
My God, I wanted to run screaming and I couldn't. My manners had me frozen with a stupid smile on my face. Luckily, he had to go to the bathroom when the waiter came.
I'm gonna go use the toilet.
Excuse me, ma'am. Will there be anything else? Perhaps a drink?
No, nothing else. Please, I need this date to end.
Ma'am, are you in danger? If yes, just blink twice.
No, I'm fine. I'm just on a terrible date, and I need to get out of here.
Oh, well, why don't you just leave?
Because I have 3 more dates today.
What?
It's complicated.
Okay, I'll go get your check.
It's okay. The next date will be better. I'm sure this was just bad luck. Except it wasn't. Somehow the dates my mother shortlisted just got worse and worse. Excuse me, Mr. Paxton. How old are you?
I'm about 20 years older than you, so this is a bit awkward.
A lot awkward. You could be my father.
Your mother said she was setting me up with a lovely lady. I had no idea the woman would be the age of my son. I'm really sorry.
She'll get a good yelling for that.
Well, let me know if I can be any use to you. Maybe set you up with my son.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to bother you, but your Porsche is actually being towed.
What? What on earth?
What happened to his car?
Oh, it's fine. I just wanted to help you escape Granddad over there. There's some extra drinks in the back if you care to join me. Here we are.
Thank you for saving me. My mom set me up with this old guy. She lost her mind.
Wait, your mother set you up these blind dates?
I have to go on 100 dates in a month to find my true love.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Excuse me?
Oh, you're not joking.
No, it's a good strategy. I mean, I think I'll find someone by the process of elimination.
Love isn't a science experiment. All right, your strategy is a little weird.
I have to do this. You wouldn't understand.
Very well. Let's hope one of your next dates is husband material then.
He wasn't. It was official. Each person my mother had shortlisted was a lunatic. I couldn't take 100 dates like this. I'd go nuts. I needed a better strategy. Henry, you're a good waiter. Clever and observant. And I think I've tipped you generously, and I've been a good patron.
Okay. What you want?
Well, if I have to go on 100 dates, I'm gonna need to keep my sanity. So I'm thinking that you could help me. And if I go like this, you'll come out and you can tell people that their car is getting towed, or maybe their house is on fire, their boat's sinking, or I don't know, something.
Right. Or why don't you just leave?
Impossible. These guys are filthy rich. I don't want to offend them.
Yeah, right. Only millionaires for this princess, I see.
Please help me. Please.
Okay, why are you doing this? This is so excessive for a beautiful girl like you. I mean, you don't have to try this hard.
You think I'm beautiful?
Just answer the question, please.
I quickly explained my situation to Henry, who seemed baffled and a little concerned.
Right. I mean, is this worth getting married over? I mean, how big can your inheritance be?
I mean, she's worth millions.
Millions? Like how many millions? Like double digits millions, or like, you know what? Sorry. Don't answer that. That's personal. But yes, you need to get this inheritance for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I have to get married. My grandmother literally put it in the will. That's why I have to go on all these dates.
I mean, and hey, if it doesn't work out, then you could just divorce them and you'll still be rich.
Exactly. So you'll help me? I'll even pay you for your time.
All right. Deal.
Deal. I continued to go on dates. As bad as they were somehow amongst all of this craziness, I'd made a new friend. Henry was always there for me whenever things got out of hand. He'd quickly make an excuse and get me out. I'd go to the kitchen in a corner and hang out with him. Except Henry was super overworked, so he often didn't get time to eat himself. He was the waiter, he helped people arrange schedules, and he was also helping with the food. He was doing everything. Hey, I thought you were a waiter. I didn't know you were a chef too.
I'm actually a really good cook. Mom taught me, so I help out here and there.
He fixes most of our recipes. He just has an knack for taste. Here, taste this.
That's amazing. Did you make that?
Yeah, my mom's version was better, but thank you.
Why are you a waiter? You should be a chef.
Well, I don't have enough money for a culinary degree, and no one's gonna hire me as a chef without one, so. But I make enough money here through tips, so it's fine.
It didn't seem fine. Henry was so talented and he worked hard, sometimes late into the night. But the owner of this restaurant didn't care one bit. He was happy paying Henry a low salary and keeping him a waiter while using him to run his kitchen. You need to say something to him. You work way too hard.
Look, I know it may look hard, but I don't mind taking the harder path. Besides, my boss is a super jerk, so there's no point in saying anything. I have some tables. I'll be back, okay?
I tried to bring it up again, but he just didn't want to confront it. So the next time I saw his boss guzzling down one of his dishes while being ungrateful, I did it myself. Excuse me. If you're gonna have Henry taste test and fix all the dishes, shouldn't you make him a chef?
Who is this?
Someone who wants to get me in trouble, Victoria.
I'm just saying, he does so much more than waiting tables, and you know that. You should give him a promotion.
I run my restaurant how I want, lady. Stay out of it.
Can you at least hear me out? It might be better for you to invest in Henry.
In a little runt with no name and no degree? He's lucky I even gave him a job.
My God, you're a jerk.
Victoria!
Did you tell her to say all this to me?
No, I did not know.
You came up to me a few days ago saying that you wanted to be a chef.
Yes.
I turned you down so that you can bring your pretty friend here to beg for you?
He's not begging, he's asking for what's right. Stop trying to blame him for your actions.
You know what? You care about your little boyfriend so much. Hire him yourself.
What?
You are fired. There are a million other waiters ready to take your place. Get out of my restaurant now. And you too.
Wait, you can't fire. Hey! Hey!
Well, I hope you're happy.
Henry,
Look, I told you, I didn't want to speak to him. How could you do this, Victoria?
I was just trying to help you. You're such a great cook, and he was suppressing your talent.
Look, that's rich people talk, okay? Look, I don't have time to think about my talent because I don't have some inheritance waiting for me like you do.
I was just trying to help.
Look, I have bills to pay, and now I can't pay them. So no, you weren't trying to help. Maybe if you were less of a spoiled brat, then maybe you would understand.
I'm not spoiled.
Look, okay, don't you have some date with some rich man to get millions without working? We are not living in the same world.
Oh my God. Did I just ruin Henry's life? I tried to convince the owner to take Henry back, that everything I said was my fault alone, but the man's ego was too big to even listen. What a rotten egg. I couldn't rest at all that night. I was stewing in guilt. I called 50 restaurants trying to book Henry a new interview. I even called Mr. Paxton and asked if he could invest in me so I could open my own restaurant. I was spiraling. The next day, I got Henry's address from one of the other waiters he worked with, and I drove over to see him. Are those his sisters? Hey, Henry.
Victoria, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see you. I was worried about you.
Ooh, pretty girl's worried about Henry. Is that his new girlfriend?
Shut it! Okay, get inside, the both of you, go! Sorry about that. My sisters can be a real menace. Can't really talk too long. I gotta keep an eye on them.
Where are your parents?
They passed away in a car accident a few years back.
Are you taking care of your family by yourself?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Victoria, hey.
I'm so horrible, Henry. I ruined your life. I should have never talked to your boss like that. I'm so stupid. And I got you fired. I'm so
It's
sorry.
all right. It's okay, Victoria. It's all right. Look, I know you had good intentions.
You're right. I am spoiled. I didn't know your situation, and I got you fired. It's because I always want the easy way out.
Yeah, well, if I had options, I would take the easy way out too. But I don't think that makes you a bad person. It's just, I'm unlucky.
It's not fair. You're so talented. You have so much on your shoulders, taking care of your sisters. And now you don't have a job.
It's all right. All right, look, I applied to a few other restaurants. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone is gonna need a waiter.
But Henry is so much more than that. He's smart, talented, motivated. He's my friend. I have to help us both get what we want. Think, Victoria. Think.
Hey, you okay?
I have a plan for both of us to get what we want.
Why? I mean, why do you want to help me out so bad?
Because you're my friend, and I've relied on you, and I can't leave you like this. I have a plan for us. For me to get my inheritance and not have to marry some rich stranger, and for you to be financially stable, and to be a chef.
All right, well, how?
Henry Collier, will you marry me?
What?
It was time to put my plan into action. It took a lot of convincing, but Henry agreed to go along with my antics one more time, to try and take the easy way. Henry was going to pretend to be my millionaire boyfriend, my ideal partner from a wealthy family. Once we were married, Mom would finally send me my inheritance, solving my problem. I'd give Henry a cut of it, which would solve his problems too. I even wanted to buy the restaurant from his jerk of a boss so I could make Henry a chef.
What about if your parents hate me?
Impossible. You look too handsome.
Think I look handsome?
No, I was just trying to pump you up.
Too late, you already said it.
My stomach was jumping, and I was so relieved when we finally met my parents, and they were overjoyed.
Oh, hello. Well, this is just so wonderful. I can't believe that Victoria already chose someone and so quickly. And so handsome.
Well, when you know, you know. And I got lucky.
Oh, no, I got lucky.
Beautiful. Then, let's get started with the wedding prep.
Well, that was immediate. In no time, Mom got me a wedding planner who was dragging me from store to store to go shopping. I'd be annoyed, but some parts of this wedding thing were actually fun. I loved spending time with Henry and his sisters. They made me so, so happy. I had to remind myself we weren't really becoming one family. Still, I was having too much fun planning our fake wedding. I was so thrilled to wear a gorgeous wedding dress, and I was happy that Henry would be there at the end of the aisle. Everything was actually going well. Until it all came crashing down.
There she is, the liar.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, that's right. This man is not rich. He lives in a dump and he's broke. I hired a private investigator. I didn't think it would be necessary, but you lied to me, Victoria.
Henry, what's going on?
Okay, girls, go to your room.
What is this? He's got kids?
No, they're not his kids, they're his sisters. His parents are gone, who takes care of them?
Oh, so now he'll use our money to take care of them? Absolutely not. This marriage is not happening.
Stop it, Mom.
You lied to me, Victoria. And this con man, he tricked you.
No, he didn't. I'm the one who came up with this whole stupid plan to lie and get married.
If you just wanted the inheritance, why didn't you just pick any of the men on my list?
Because I don't like those men. They don't make me happy.
Are you saying he makes you happy?
Yes. He's my friend and my companion. And he listens to me and makes me laugh. And he's hardworking and honest. And I love spending time with him and his family. Why is that not enough for you? We have money. Why does he need to be rich too?
Because I don't want my daughter with a man who can't take care of her. He's fooling you.
No, he's not. I like Henry. He's been there for me. And that's why I fell for him.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah. These past few days planning the wedding, I haven't been nervous at all. I've been so happy to be around you. I don't want it to end.
Victoria, I feel the same exact way.
Nuh-uh. I'm not letting this happen. If you continue to date this man, I'm never sending you the inheritance.
Fine. Do. I am exhausted of taking the easy way out.
Yeah, wait. Are you sure about this?
Yeah. I want to be with you. We'll find a way to work our way up from the bottom. We're both talented. We'll find a way to make money and live a life free of lies.
I'm so happy you said that. 'Cause I want to be with you too, Victoria. I don't ever want to let us go.
Somehow, impossibly, our luck took a turn. Mr. Paxton called and I told him about investing in a restaurant, and he loved the idea. With his help, Henry and I took over the restaurant where he worked for years. He finally put on a chef's hat, and I got to start my own business. It was unbelievable. Mom was still furious at us, but that didn't last when she actually saw Henry and I together. Once our restaurant started thriving and making money, once we moved in together and built a happy home, my mom's heart finally thawed. She even liked his little sisters more than she'd admit. And one day, my mom showed her support by offering me my grandmother's inheritance.
So, I know you don't need this as much as you needed it back then, but this belongs to you.
Are you sure, Mom? I didn't follow your conditions.
No, you did better. You found a good, hardworking man who stands by your side. and you made yourself happy. And I'm proud of you. Both. And I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time. I really hope you'll forgive my ignorance.
Thank you for accepting me.
Your happiness is the best gift that you could give us. I love you, Mom.
We love you.
Oh, I love you, kids. Oh, yay! Oh, ooh,
Love you,
okay.
Grandma.
Check it out, Ken. When I grow up, I'm gonna be rich and successful just like the girl in my drawing.
Yeah. Keep dreaming, Clarice. Your family's poor. How do you plan on getting from here to there?
My mom always says that if you're a good person and work hard, you can be anything you want in life. Maybe I'll be in marketing or a creative director.
Being successful isn't about being a good person or working hard. It's about what you're born into. You were born poor, and that won't ever change.
Feel free to take my seat.
No, that's okay.
Please, I insist.
Thank you.
Clarice, what are you doing here? It's your day off.
I'm here to cover for Rihanna's shift. She couldn't find childcare for her kids, so she needed the day off.
Oh, and thank you again for doing us such a huge favor by designing our new website and logo. Look at this. We've been getting compliments all day. This is so beautiful.
Don't mention it. I'm really glad to help.
Don't mention it. Do you realize we didn't have a dime to spend on this and you made it look like we spent thousands? Sometimes I think you're wasting your time working at this diner, especially with all the talent you have.
Brie, I thought you couldn't come to work today. Do you still need me to cover for your shift?
Yeah, I just came to pick up my check. My girl's waiting in the car.
There you go. And Bree, while I have you here, unfortunately, this is going to be your last check. I have to let you go.
What? But I need this job. I have a kid to support.
Business has been slow, and I got to let somebody go.
Please, you could cut my pay or my hours. Just let me work here until I find something else.
I wish I could, but quite frankly, I can't ever rely on you to be here on time.
How am I supposed to put food on the table?
Don't fire her. Because I actually wanted to tell you that I have to quit. Some personal obligations came up, and I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you privately, but given the circumstances, I figured it's best to tell you now. So, you cannot fire her, or else you'll be short-staffed. Don't worry, I'll still cover for your shift today, so you can take care of your kid, okay?
Thank you so much, Clarice. You are such a good person.
And such a good worker. It's a shame you're quitting. Hey, we could still keep the website and logo, right? All right, get to work.
So, what do you think? I know I'm just a design associate here, but I have big ideas for the Getty Tower. So, I thought I'd take the chance to show them to you.
Wait a minute. You're married? When did that happen?
Recently. I finally proposed to my girlfriend. We had a civil wedding at the courthouse, but we're gonna have a bigger family wedding soon.
Huh. So those 2 days you took off last month when you said you were sick?
A honeymoon.
I must say, it's nice to see you settling down so young. To be frank with you, I never trust a single man with lean architectural design on a $100 million development project. The Gettys are my biggest client. But now that I know you're settled, I'll think about it. Call me old school, but marriage is stability. And as architect, we like stability.
So does that mean you're gonna make me lead architect on this project?
Sorry I'm late, Daddy. Got stuck at Chanel. You're not involving Ken in designing the development projects, are you? That project's mine.
Ken would just show me some of his ideas, and they're quite good. Do you have your drawings? They were past due a month ago. The Getty family keeps asking me about them.
No, I haven't had time with everything I've had going on.
Well, maybe I should consider Ken's proposal then. Time's running out. And he just gave me the good news that he settled out, which gives me more confidence in him. Even though this vertical transportation and circulation does appear to be a glaring issue in this particular design.
Do you need something? Or are you just gonna sit there and take up space?
Wait, I'd like to meet that wife of yours. I need to know who my future niece will be. Your cousin here just made an honest woman out of some lucky lady.
I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. Or is it that imaginary one that you keep telling everyone you're with that no one has ever met?
She's not imaginary.
Well then, I look forward to meeting her, cousin.
Thanks for picking me up. This is the only thing that got me through my whole shift, was knowing I'd be seeing you. I have so much to tell you about. Baby, what's wrong? Talk to me. What's going on?
I got that job I was telling you about in Oregon.
Okay. And?
And long distance just won't work.
Harrison, are you breaking up with me right now?
Clarice, I'm sorry. It's not you. It's strict. Please don't just walk off like that.
Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Clarice?
Ken? Hey. Thanks for your clothes and for saving me. Who knew my knight in shining armor would be Ken Park from grade school? So, how are your parents?
Oh, they're still in Korea. But they come back to visit every few years.
Oh no, this doesn't look good. What's your wife gonna think when she sees me fresh out the shower wearing your clothes?
My wife? Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
I just wear it so that my rich uncle, who so happens to also be my boss, would take me more seriously. I'm trying to get a promotion to become lead architect and work on a big development project.
Right. I mean, your hard work should speak for itself. What difference does it make if you're married or not?
All that matters is the family you're born into. And I was born into the wrong one.
Ken, after all these years, it's crazy that you still think that way. I mean, looks like you're doing pretty okay to me.
Yeah, my uncle treats me well. But money isn't everything. My dream was always to become lead designer. That's why I worked my butt off in school to earn all these certifications. But it doesn't matter. If only I was my uncle's son, not my parents. What's the matter? Did I say something to upset you?
No, it's just that I lost my mom after high school, and I've been on my own ever since, so I couldn't even afford to go to college. And now I just take whatever jobs I can get to pay the bills, and I guess what I'm trying to say is, even though you may not have everything you want, you should be grateful for everything you have, Ken. Your parents, an uncle, family. And hey, at least you didn't lose your job today or don't. Or almost get mugged.
For real? All that happened today.
Yeah, pathetic, I know.
So you're unemployed and single.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but how would you feel if you were my wife? For 6 months. Not my real wife, of course, my fake wife. I'll pay you. That way you have a job, and I get my clients.
What? Ken, are you serious?
What do you have? I want to ask. Anyways, I've been waiting for you all day to tell you something.
What?
Your girls got engaged.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
So, there's one more thing. Since I'm engaged, my fiance is going to be moving in.
Yeah, that'll take some time adjusting, I'm sure.
I'll need you to move out. It's cute though, right?
I was hoping you'd take me up on the offer. And here's your bedroom.
Thanks again for letting me stay here. I appreciate it.
Of course. I mean, it's the least I could do for my wife. Oh, by the way, we have to meet my uncle tonight for dinner.
I don't think I have anything to wear, though.
What's wrong? Do you not like it?
No, it's not that. It's just I've never worn a beautiful dress before.
Well, go ahead, try it on. Make sure it fits. Oh, a few more things. Here are 4 checks for $1,000 each. You know, for helping me out. And this is probably important.
Yeah. I'm not gonna charge you. You letting me stay here is way more than enough.
No, please, keep it. One more thing. These are some facts about our relationship. We need to keep our stories straight in case anyone asks.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Well, I'll be down the hall if you have any questions. Make yourself at home.
Nice to see you. Punctual as always. So where's this lady of yours?
She's just in the restroom, but she'll be here.
Are you okay? Let me help you.
Great choice. She's not only beautiful, but she looks like a good person, too. Rare combination nowadays, if you ask me.
Mr. Lee, it's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Clarice, and I heard great things about you.
I'm very pleased to see what a polite young woman you found for himself.
Well, my mom always taught me to be kind because if you're a good person and you work hard, you can be anything you want in life.
You're forgetting one thing. Having the right bloodline. Legacy is everything. My grandfather started my company. My father grew it, and I'm continuing to build it. One day, my daughter will run it.
Babe, didn't you want to tell your uncle something?
Yeah. Uncle, I wanted to show you I took the liberty to solve that design flaw. I decided to implement sky lobbies on every intermediate floor to help transfer between express and local elevators, improving vertical circulation and reducing elevator congestion.
Nicely done, I must say. I like your ambition. And you took upon yourself to solve it without any guidance. And were able to do so rather quickly.
You're looking at his designs again?
Ken would just show me some initiative he took. Speaking of which, do you have your drawings?
No, I haven't had time to get them done yet.
Well, in that case, I might have to consider Ken's designs and him to potentially lead this project.
No, you can't give it to him. It's just a lowly design associate. And how would it look if you were to promote a design associate to be the lead architect for one of our largest clients? Especially over me, your daughter. He's just your nephew.
I hear you. But Ken has shown a lot of promise. Plus, he's married now. And you know how much I like stability. You yourself aren't married, even though you're older. Besides, time is of the essence with our meeting with Mr. Getty coming up. I'm gonna have to make my final decision soon. So get your drawings in.
But Daddy, Ken isn't even really married. It's just a lie he made up to impress you.
What do you mean? He has a ring on his finger. His wife is sitting right there.
So, you were the imaginary girl, huh?
Let's just enjoy dinner,
What's your
shall
name?
Clarice.
No. Your full maiden name?
Clarice Lynn Myers.
Where did you meet?
At a bar.
Bar.
I mean, we met at a restaurant. At the bar there. We actually knew each other from middle school until he transferred to private for high school.
And how long did you date before a lover boy popped the question?
About a year.
That's it?
Well, we really...
I wasn't asking you, I was asking Clarice.
We dated for about 6 months until we finally made it official.
And where did you go on your honeymoon?
Hong Kong?
I've actually been a couple times. Where did you stay?
It's at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, babe.
The Ritz. The Ritz-Carlton. Yeah.
Right. There's some great beaches there. Which ones did you guys visit?
I don't remember.
That's okay, I can help. There's Tai Long Wan, Sheko, Koh Lam.
The last one.
Really? Because Koh Lam Beach is in Thailand, not Hong Kong.
That's because she meant Kwan Yam Wan Beach. They sound so similar.
I know.
Hey, have you guys taken a look at the menu?
Yeah.
They got some great options.
So you
for
live
us.
together? We would love to visit. It's been so long since we visited Ken's house. Wouldn't that be nice, Dad? It'll be fun.
Hey, Clarice. Hurry, help me put these photos into these frames before my uncle gets here.
Why are you freaking out so much about this?
There's no time to explain. Just please help me.
I'm proud of you for staying working so late, sweetheart. Are you ready to go to Ken's?
Yes, Daddy. I'll be right there.
I don't have time for this.
Ken, why can't you just be honest about everything? You're digging yourself into a bigger and bigger lie.
Because I have no choice, okay?
What do you mean?
Because I want to be successful. This means a lot to me. I've been waiting for this day for as long as I can remember. You see, my parents wanted me to have a good life, so they let me move to America with my uncle. Since I was little, I always remember trying to earn his love and affection. But no matter what I did, it was always overshadowed by Leanne, who put in half the effort. I would be so proud of how hard I'd worked to get perfect grades just to impress him. But it didn't matter. Leanne never had to try hard to get all his praise and attention. I was never going to be good enough because no matter what, my uncle was always going to put Leanne first, since she was his daughter. That continued into when we were adults, both working under my uncle. Like when I got multiple big clients for him, I thought he'd finally see my worth and let me take the lead on a project. But instead, he gave them all to Leanne, without a second thought. So, you see, that's how I know that being successful is only based on the family you're born into.
But Ken, that's not true. I'm really sorry that you went through everything, but I promise you that it's not about the family you're born into. My mom always told me that if you work hard and you're a good person, you can be anything you want in life. Just
Coming!
Took you long enough. Nice place you got. Didn't take you long to get settled in now, did you, Clarice?
I felt at home right away.
So, tell me something, Clarice. Did you marry my cousin because he has a good job with multiple degrees, especially considering you never even attended college?
How did you know I didn't attend college?
I don't know. I just know a lot about you. Like, you're an only child. You grew up with a single mom who suddenly passed away right after graduation. Oh, and you recently lost your job at the diner. May not be smart enough to get a degree, but you're smart enough to marry up.
Enough with all that nonsense. I'm not sure if that matters. Ken, tell me about all this.
Yes.
So, Clarice, what made you fall for my cousin?
Well, I think he's a great person. He's very smart, kind, and talented.
Okay. Remind me when your wedding anniversary is.
April 20th.
Nice honeymoon photo.
I did this.
How long were you in Hong Kong?
We were there for about a week.
Last month? Huh. Interesting.
My ideas into their own city. Because of this competition, I was given the opportunity to help design the lobby of a hotel they were constructing in Shanghai at the time. Over here is an interview I did for Architectural Digest. This photo.
Ken, you would never lie to my daddy or me, right?
No, of course not.
Huh. Then I'll give you one more chance. Where did you actually go for your honeymoon? Or did you go on a honeymoon at all?
Of course we did. I mean, the photo clearly shows
The photo, right. But if you really did go on your honeymoon last month, then why is the skyline in this photo Hong Kong's old skyline before they built the new buildings?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the current skyline, and that is the old skyline. So, care to explain?
It's a lie. Ken wanted to fake our marriage because he wanted to impress Mr. Lee, so that he'd be taken seriously as a designer. The truth is, we're not even together.
I knew it. I knew it.
Is this true? Answer me now. Why would you lie to me?
Because we all know that you never would have given me the chance that I deserve. You give Leanne everything, and she's not half as qualified as I am, and she doesn't work nearly as hard. So I made up this whole story for you to, I don't know, try and take me more seriously.
Shame on you.
Oops.
What is wrong with you, Clarice? I thought we had a deal.
I can't support a lie, Ken. Like I said, if you stick to being a good person and you work hard, then you can be—
Then what, huh? You're a good person, you work hard, and where's that gotten you? You're a broke, unemployed, homeless waitress who has to pretend to be my wife and take money for it. What kind of a life is that?
You know nothing about my situation. I never knew my dad. And my mom was the only family I had before she passed away. It's just been me taking care of myself the past 7 years. And I never had the same opportunities that you have. But still, I haven't given up because I know that one day it'll happen for me. But what's your excuse? You have money? Tell it. You have everything, Ken.
It doesn't matter. If only I was my uncle's son, he gives his own daughter everything.
Stop talking about your uncle. Why do you think you need him? You don't. You just keep telling yourself that you do. Those awards, you earned them. Those designs, you drew them. So stop making excuses and blaming other people, Ken. You're in control of your own destiny, no one else.
She never cashed them.
If you're a good person and work hard, you can be anything you want in life. Hi, is this all for today? Don't worry about it. I got it. Have a nice day.
Hey, do you have a greeting card section? I'm looking for something that screams, sorry, I was a jerk.
What are you doing here?
I came to apologize for how I treated you. And I was wondering what time you get off. I have something to show you.
So, what is this place? And what are we doing here exactly?
You didn't notice the sign?
No way. Oh my gosh. This place is yours?
Mm-hmm.
Ken, I'm so happy for you.
We've already signed a handful of clients and have a few more big meetings along the way. Business is doing better than ever. And the reality of it is, none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for your advice. You were right all along. My destiny has always been in my own hands.
I'm so proud of you, Ken. But what would your uncle say about all of this?
What is this that I'm reading? Ken Park architectural firm signs Getty as client.
I can't believe you stole that family from
I didn't steal anyone. They heard about my new firm and saw all the people I was working with, and they contacted me. I never reached out to them.
Look, Ken, if you want to impress me with all of this, you did. Now please, come back and work for me. I'll make you lead architect. Or better yet, president.
Daddy, you can't make him president. I deserve it. I'm your daughter.
Guys, thanks for the offer, but I'm happy here. I appreciate all you've done for me, but it's time for me to build my own legacy now. Does that answer your question? Come on, there's something I have to show you. So, what do you think? You want to be my new creative director?
Wow, this is all I've ever dreamed of. I can't believe this is happening. Thank you, Ken. Is this...
I'm sorry I didn't believe in you when we were kids. But for what it's worth, I definitely believe in you now.
We believe in each other. Ken, I'm not your fake wife anymore.
So I am going on a date tonight with this guy, and he owns his own business. You know what that means? He's rich.
My dad owns his own business. I can assure you, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Okay, well, a lot of rich guys own their own business, okay?
I guess. How long has that relaxer been on?
Not that long. I don't know, actually. Don't worry, it's fine. I got it under control.
Maybe you should work on one client at a time.
Okay. You know what? I need the money, though, okay? And when you do 2 people at once, you get twice the profit.
Hey, you're burning my hair. That iron is too hot.
Ma'am, no, it's not, okay? It's helping me get through your hair faster so you can get out of here quicker. You're welcome.
What is going on over here?
I'll tell you what's going on. Your stylist here is looking to do my hair in a hurry, and she burned my hair. I'm not paying for that. She ruined my hair.
Of course, ma'am. Look, we are so sorry. And this will never happen again.
Yeah, not here it won't. Oh, I should have waited for Eleanor to get back from her break. Oh, I'm never coming here again.
You still got your cape on.
Rachel, what did I tell you about trying to take on more than you can handle? You've been here 1 month, and this has happened several times. If this happens again, Rachel, you and I are gonna have a serious talk.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Like I was saying, maybe you should try one client at a time.
Girl, how am I supposed to become the lead hairstylist if I'm only doing one client at a time? I'm sure you want Eleanor's spot too, just as bad ever since she went on medical leave.
I'm just worried about doing the best job I can. Success doesn't come overnight. It takes time and hard work, like they taught us in cosmetology school.
Girl, please. I was barely paying attention in there. I was so bored. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to get out of there, you know, and start all the fun stuff.
You mean like burning people's hair?
Excuse me, miss?
Ugh. Hold on, ma'am. It's Renton. The guy that I'm supposed to be seeing tonight, he just texted me.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
He said he's gonna be late to our date because his car broke down.
No, that's a shame.
Yeah, a shame for me. What kind of business owner drives a hunk of junk that breaks down like that? Oh no, this will not do.
Miss, excuse me?
Hold on, ma'am. Rude. You know, I think I'm gonna have to let him go.
Why? I thought you liked him. You said he was nice.
Girl, I don't need nice, okay? I need rich. I need someone who could take care of me and Lydia. And this guy clearly is not it.
My scalp is burning.
What? Burning?
Oh my God. What is happening now?
I don't know, Nat. I just put some.
My scalp burns. You. Oh my God. Okay, you didn't put a relaxer in our hair, did you?
No, oh, yes, I did. It's just that
It's just that you didn't pay attention again. You keep trying to do too much and doing nothing right. Go home, Rachel.
Nat.
Go home, Rachel. I'll deal with you later. Have to take care of this woman. Ma'am, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna get you taken care of right away, okay?
I hope so.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I can't do this. Of course you can. Just learn to master one measure at a time. That's what my mom tells me. One at a time? Come on, that'll take forever. Why can I not just learn how to do the whole song right now? Be patient. Being good at something takes time.
Ladies, is there a reason that you're interrupting the class? Need I remind you that auditions for first chair in the middle school orchestra are coming up? So I suggest that you get in all the practice that you can.
Yes, Miss Michaels.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to wait for them to fix my car and it took forever.
I think it's time you get a new car.
I wish. I can barely afford to get it fixed. Anyway, I know you had a rough day, so I thought you might like some flowers and some brownies. I remember you saying on our first date that you had a bit of a sweet tooth.
Thanks. Where did you get the brownies from?
I made them myself at home. I also picked the flowers myself. As I was driving here, I saw them in a field and I thought they looked beautiful. It reminded me of you.
Anyway, how is your business?
Well, it's a struggle right now, but that's pretty normal when you start a new business. I actually believe it's gonna work out in the end, but right now, between the costs of getting the business up and running and having to pay back my small business loan that I had to take out to get my license, not gonna lie, it's been a little tight, but that's why it's so nice to get out once in a while with an amazing person like yourself.
You know, Renton, I don't think this is gonna work. I think I need to go.
Oh, what? We just got here. What's wrong?
No, this is not happening for me. I don't like it.
What, was it something I said?
No. It was nothing you said. Trust me, you are a nice guy, okay? But it's not giving for me. You're not ticking the boxes. I need my boxes ticked. It's giving broke boy. If you can't afford it, just say that, all right? I need a provider, okay? I need somebody that can take care of me and my daughter, and that is not you.
I'm sorry you feel that way. You know what? Keep the brownies. Maybe your daughter might like them.
How was your day?
Not so good. I just can't figure out the audition song with a violin. There's no way I'm gonna place first chair with the way I'm playing.
Well, you need to place first chair in something if you plan on getting that scholarship to that music school you want to go to.
I know. But it's so hard. Tara thinks I just need to practice more. Maybe she's right.
Or maybe you need to try a different instrument, okay? Maybe the violin just isn't for you.
Yeah.
Girl, he drives a Porsche. And you know what else I saw on his profile? A boat. Can you imagine me on a boat? I'm so excited. Oh, and you know what? I've been thinking, and you are so good with this kind of thing, like vibes and stuff like that. So I was wondering, would you like to go with me? Like on a double date? You and me? Us? What do you think?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay.
Miss, what are you doing?
Oh, you said you wanted layers, right?
Yeah, but I don't think this is how you do it.
Oh, no. Trust me, okay? I'm gonna give you beautiful layers in half the time. I saw a really good video about it on the internet.
What in the world? What did you do?
It's not supposed to look like that. Hold on, let me just watch the video again real quick.
What is happening now?
This is what's happening now. This.
I am so sorry. Excuse us just one moment. Rachel. Get up. What's happening now, Rachel?
Nat, I was just looking up a video on how to do it in half the time, so I just thought that
You just thought. You thought that you could cut more corners instead of just doing it right?
You know what? I'm trying to get more people into your chairs for your salon to make you more money, all right? This is why I should be the head stylist.
Head stylist? Girl, you've been here for a month.
Yeah, and that's plenty of time. What else do I need to learn?
How about how to style some hair? Oh, have you seen this? That's your client rating. 1.6, Rachel, out of 5. I don't have anyone else in this salon that's less than 4.5. Look, I have been trying to cut you some slack. But baby, I am all out of scissors, and I don't know what else to do with you, Rachel.
You don't have to do nothing, because I quit. I'm gonna go to another salon, and I'm gonna see if they wanna make some real money. Some big money! Some buku money! Oh!
Wonderful job, Anna. Keep up the good work.
What? This is not what I asked for. I know. It's so much better for someone with a round face like you. I don't have a round face. What is that supposed to mean? Oh, like, what's going on here? I asked this woman to cut my hair like this, and I ended up with this. It's so much better. You're welcome. You know what would be even better? Give the client what they want.
Oh, You know what? If I would have known I would have been this unappreciated here, I never would have left my other salon. I'm gonna go somewhere where they appreciate me and where they make me the lead hairstylist like I deserve. Bye. Girl, anyway, I'm at a new salon now, so at a place where they can really appreciate me.
Wow, isn't this your 3rd salon in a week? That's gotta be a record.
Honey, I am nothing if not a record setter, okay? Oh no. I hope that's not my date.
Hey, sweetheart.
Girl, that's your man?
Yeah. Why? Okay, first, Trent is a good guy. He's putting all of his money into a startup right now. I believe in him and his business, so I'm sticking by him. And secondly, I don't need him to take care of me. I have a job. I can take care of myself.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, now that is what I'm talking about.
So sorry I'm late. I was looking for a safe place to park my Porsche. You, Rachel?
I am.
All right.
Man, you are so funny. Isn't he hilarious?
Yeah, I gotta say, this night is flying by. Mac, do you happen to have the time on that incredible watch of yours?
Oh, this whole thing right here?
Yeah.
Look, to be honest, it doesn't even work. I just wear it because it looks good. But if I ever need the time, I can always use this. Screen's cracked, but works just fine.
What is that, like an iPhone 9?
That's an 8, actually. I missed a call. I should return this. I had a job interview earlier today.
Nice.
A job interview? You don't have a job?
Well, like in between things at the moment. But I got some promising leads. My grandpa's let me live on his boat while I job hunt.
The boat in the pictures on your profile?
Mm-hmm. And he's such a nice guy. It's actually his Porsche, too. I mean, since I don't have a car, he's just let me borrow his. Look, I'll be right back. I just need to check in on this call.
Actually, I'm gonna follow you to the restaurant. Be back.
Girl, no, I am not doing this.
Wait, why?
First of all, he wears a watch that doesn't work. His phone is broken and it's an iPhone 8. And he doesn't have a job or a car.
You yourself have had 3 jobs this week.
Exactly! I need stability!
I don't get it. He seems like a nice guy.
You know what? Then you hang out with him. But I'm leaving.
Wait, are you serious?
Yep, I am. So just go ahead, tell him I had to go, or I don't know, something. You'll come up with something. Bye, we'll talk later.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't think I'm good at any instruments. Maybe music school just isn't right for me.
Why would you say that?
I wasn't good at the violin, cello, and I stink at playing the clarinet.
Maybe you need to try the trumpet. I bet you'll have better luck with that.
Haven't we made it, my love? Oh, honey, look how we made it this far. Hasn't the pace been alarming, honey? Take a look at where we are. Haven't we made it, my love? Oh, honey, look how we made it this far. Hasn't the pace been alarming, honey? Take a look at where we are. Isn't the day so exciting, oh, honey? When I wake up, I'm feeling brand new. All I can say is I look like new money, and the only thing I know is true. I owe it to you, you, you. I owe it to you, you, you. I owe it to you, you, you. I owe it to you. You shine like a ray from the sun. There's something people look for but never can find. I swear you're the gold I've been running for, honey. Like I woke up and won the top prize. So many days feeling cold and too lonely, sitting all the time living in blue. All I can say is I look like new money, and the only thing I know is true. Oh, it's true.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I was actually coming to see if I could get my old job back. Honestly, I'm behind on bills, still single. Things ain't really working out for me. Do you think you could talk to the lead stylist for me?
This is a little awkward.
Wow! You're the new lead hairstylist?
Eleanor retired last week, and since I've been so consistent, Nat gave me the job.
Wow. You know, you were right. Success just doesn't come overnight. It takes time and hard work. But I can't think of anybody better to show me the ropes than you. So do you think I could get my old job back?
Well, we've already filled all the stylist positions, unfortunately.
Well, then what's the hiring sign in the window for then?
Oh, that is for someone to help clean up the shop. It's a janitorial position.
Hey, baby!
Mom, I think it's time for me to just give up on music. I'm sorry.
No. I'm sorry, baby. I've been encouraging you to quit all these instruments when that was not good advice. Let me ask you something. What instrument do you want to play?
I still don't love the violin most, but...
I thought you might say that. Then stick with the violin, baby. If you keep practicing as much as you can, I promise you will get better. You have to promise me one thing, okay? You will never give up.
Okay, Mom.
I've seen you looking for an answer lately, so tell me something tonight. You remind me of the limelight lady. I gotta get by your side. Wanna talk, wanna know what's keeping you inside of your head. And we both been playing with smoke, but the fire's gonna get me instead. Tell me that you're feeling me and I'll do the same. Come a little closer. Tell me good night that you ain't playing a game, 'cause I don't wanna be another. Tell me that you're feeling me and I'll do the same. Come a little closer. Tell me good night that you ain't playing a game, 'cause I don't wanna be another. Tell me that you're feeling me and I'll do the same. Come a little closer. Tell me good night that you ain't playing a game, 'cause I don't wanna be another. Tell me, tell me. Tell me, tell me.
Hey, y'all! Are y'all ready to celebrate?
I know I am. Congratulations. I'm making lead stylist at our new location.
Honestly, I really could not have done it without you, okay? But that is not the only thing that we are celebrating today, Lydia.
I got a scholarship to music school.
Wow, congratulations. Thanks. Sounds like all that practice is really paying off.
That's great. Well, I'm hungry. Should we go inside and eat?
Oh, wait 1 second. We're just waiting for one more person. Renting! This is quite the upgrade.
Yeah, well, the business is finally starting to take off after struggling for so long. And I appreciate my baby for being so patient with me and waiting by my side, which is why I want to spoil her right now. Starting with... And... Try one. Hey, much better than my last attempt at this, am I right?
Honestly, I would have preferred the hand-picked flowers and homemade brownies.
But this was great. Thank you, baby.
All right.
Shall we eat?
Hey, Dad, I was going over these profit and loss statements. Instead of distributing more profits to our shareholders, why don't we donate some of this money? Where did this money come from?
Don't worry about where it came from, son. The important thing is, this is all free money.
Andrew Washington, you're under arrest for tax evasion and fraud. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you.
Dad, what did you do?
Hey there, little guy. How did you... What's your name, huh? How about Mr. Whiskers? You hungry, Mr. Whiskers? Come on. Let's go see what we got. Here you go, Mr. Whiskers.
Carlos.
Hey.
What's up, my man?
Good, good.
Man, can you believe it? Another corporate millionaire scamming the system.
I can't judge. Who knows what I'll do for $1 million?
True. So true. True.
Listen, Mr. Fitzgerald, I know I'm late on the rent, but...
Hey. Don't even worry about it. I know you're good for it, right?
Of course, yeah.
But I was just thinking, maybe you could take a look at my water heater.
Yeah, of course, no problem. If you waive my late fee.
If. And how about if I knock off $100 on your rent? How's that?
I'm your man.
Corners. Hey, did you meet your new neighbor, Craig? Between me and you, I mean, I almost didn't rent to him. He's got these legal problems. Criminal. But I think I had a hard time trying to find a tenant for that unit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just said, hey, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta just be careful, right?
Yeah, just be careful.
That's all you can do. Hey, let me know about that water heater, all right?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thanks, you later.
Thank you, Mr. Fitzgerald. Hey, how'd you get out?
Hi, I'm Craig, your new neighbor.
You stay away from my cat and my family.
Nice to meet you, too.
In other breaking news, Andrew Washington's case is headed to trial. The multimillionaire and former CEO of Darkhaven has been indicted on several charges of tax evasion and fraud. Now, it's unclear if anyone else from the company will be charged or who.
All right, I'm heading to work.
All right, honey. Try to find a rich boy today, okay?
Carlos.
What? She's 25. By the time we were her age...
I'm talking about the rich part. He doesn't have to have money as long as he treats her right.
Every guy is gonna treat her right. Angel's smart. She's beautiful. She knows how to cook. Plus, if any guy doesn't treat her right, he'll have to answer to me. But if he had money, then...
There's much more to life than making money, Papa. I can make money. I don't need a man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like the $14 an hour that she makes at the library is really gonna help me retire.
It's just a temp job.
Yes, honey, but your dream of running a nonprofit, you think that's gonna pay you more money? I'm just telling you, mija. You know how bad my back is. I can't keep working like this forever, okay? And look, we're barely keeping up with all the bills. Now, if you married a rich husband, well, then we wouldn't have to worry about you anymore, and, well, you could help us out too. I don't want to live in this apartment forever.
Carlos, stop pressuring her so much. Just let her be happy.
Pero ¿cuál pressure?
¿Cómo que cuál pressure? Diciéndole a
Sí,
ella
yo
que
le
tiene
estoy
que
diciendo eso
trabajar.
para
Mira,
que ella
se
esté
quiere
happy y
ir
no
la
tenga que
niña,
estar
está
sufriendo el
preocupada.
resto de la vida. Oh, stay away from the new neighbor, honey. He's bad news.
Y ahora el neighbor, deja al neighbor
Es que
tranquilo.
ese neighbor me
Él
quiso
no
robar
te
mi
quería
gato. Yo
robar
le tuve que
ningún
quitar mi gato,
Tú
porque él ya lo traía en los
por favor,
brazos.
llévate la comida y ya vete a trabajar. Ya.
Hey, do you have Lord of the Rings here?
Yeah, it's 2 aisles to the left of the fantasy section.
Great.
Hey, did you finish reading Brittany's new book?
I can't believe what Justin did to her.
Right. Oh, hey, what are you doing after work?
Nothing. Why?
My friend works at this company. They're having a company party. They're looking for someone to help entertain.
Entertain?
Yeah, like wear a big bear suit or something, walking around greeting people. Did I forget to mention it pays $200 for 4 hours?
I'm in.
That didn't take much convincing.
And whatever I can do to help my dad. He's having trouble paying rent again.
I'll text you the details.
Busy day at the library?
No, not that busy. I secretly love it though. Books, interesting conversations, getting away from a crazy dad.
Glad I'm not the only one with a crazy dad. And I think you might be right about the interesting conversations.
Flattery won't get you a free library card renewal, but it might get you a free book recommendation.
You like John Grisham?
Are you kidding? Love. This is like my favorite book ever.
Have you read the sequel to that, The Exchange? It's full of great plot twists.
You know, I've been meaning to. Who doesn't love a great plot twist? Anyways, let me know if you need any help.
Yeah. Actually, I'm looking for books on criminal defense.
You mean for people who are being charged with a crime and having to defend themselves?
Something like that.
Long crimes over there.
Thanks. It was nice to meet you, Angel.
The PR nightmare is starting to cool down a bit. It's a good thing Craig wasn't charged with anything. I mean, usually the CFO gets charged too. You know what it has to do with a financial crime.
That boy's as straight as an arrow, and I think selecting him as the new CEO is really gonna help.
What is this? Why am I looking at a newspaper with my face on it saying I'm the new CEO of Darkhaven?
Need help?
I don't know why they made this bear head so small.
Is the teddy bear head too small or is yours just too big?
Very funny. Finally.
This is exactly what we needed after all that drama that went down recently.
I know, man. Hopefully, with our new CEO, Darkhaven can, I don't know, turn things around.
You didn't tell me that this party was for Darkhaven. Isn't that the company that CEO got arrested?
How are you just finding out about this now? There's signage everywhere. Who cares? They're paying well. Isn't that what matters?
No, Benji, it's not. There are things that are way more important than money.
Like what?
Like being a good human and helping people. I'm out of here.
Oh, excuse me, is that quiche? Oh, thank you.
I resigned last week after everything happened.
Craig, be reasonable. Your dad founded the company, so choosing you is the smartest choice to ease shareholders' concerns. So we can restore investor confidence and stop our stock from falling.
Shareholders, investors, stocks. I don't care about any of it. Look, the only reason I took this job in the first place was because my dad promised that we would use some of the profits to help people. If I would have known that he was hurting people instead, I would have resigned a long time ago. I'm not taking the new job, and that's final.
The CEO's salary is 7 figures plus bonuses.
Come on. Come on, stupid.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was on there tight.
You?
Wait, where are you going?
I don't want to be in the elevator with the CEO of a criminal enterprise.
But I'm not even the... You forgot something.
It's not mine. I have to give back the costume that you probably bought with your shady money.
Angel, things are not what they look like.
I bet that's what every criminal says. Now it all makes sense. That's why you were in here asking for a criminal defense book. I bet you're afraid of being charged just like your dad.
I'm the complete opposite of him. That's why I haven't been charged. Can you please just listen to me for a second? When we first met, you said you had a crazy dad. I agreed with you, and I meant it. I never tried to hide it. Ever since I was little, I wanted to make a positive difference. I wanted my life to mean something. I never cared about the money, but it seems like my dad, that's all that he cared about. Clearly it caught up to him. I want to do good in the world. That's why I turned down the CEO offer.
But the newspaper said...
The newspapers got it wrong. That's why I was in the office yesterday, to confront the board. And about the books, it wasn't because I was worried about myself. It's because I wanted to know what my dad was going to go through. He might not be the best man, but he is still my father. And I love him, as much as that probably doesn't make sense.
Oh, I get it. Even though my dad doesn't have any, money is all that he seems to care about. He hates the fact that my dream is to have a charity. And we don't always see eye to eye, but I still love him too. I'm sorry for misjudging you. I guess it's true what they say. You can't always judge a book by its cover.
Or a newspaper. So, two strangers meet in a library. One hates the other until they realize that they have more in common than she thought. I know how much you love good plot twists, so... Does she give him a chance? What do you say?
As long as you don't ask me for a free library card or no.
Deal.
It's as simple as it seems. The twinkle in your eyes, the way that time slows down when you kiss me. As we fall asleep in a bed of butterflies, just close your eyes and then you'll see it. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Open up my heart and you'll find love. It will never grow old, even when we grow up. It's up to us. Love, love, love. Open up my heart and you'll find love.
I didn't realize you were so funny.
I mean, mean, it's my second best quality.
What's your first?
Clearly my looks.
Wow. I guess modesty doesn't make the top 10. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize we stayed up all night talking. I gotta go to work.
Wait, before you hang up, I was wondering, could I take you to dinner tonight?
I'm so tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it through work, let alone dinner.
What if I Uber Eats you Starbucks at work? Vanilla latte, 2% extra pump? Your favorite.
You remembered. I guess thoughtfulness is number 3. Sure, pick me up. Let's say 7:30.
Sounds good.
Angel.
Oh, I gotta go. Bye.
Were you just talking to a boy? I'm not upset if you were. As long as he's got money.
Not this again, Dad. I don't have time.
Special delivery.
Yes. Perfect timing. What's that? What? I was not expecting this.
I'm guessing that's from that cute guy you met here. I can't believe he bought you Starbucks and a dress. I can't even get someone to buy me McDonald's. He must have money.
Well, his family has money. Had money. And he has a good job. No, he had a good job. Honestly, it's all pretty confusing, but he makes me smile, and that's what matters.
Where's he live? That'll give it away.
I have no idea. I didn't ask him.
Bills, bills, more bills. What do you want? Don't tell me you're the one that's taking my daughter out tonight.
I am. Honestly, I don't know what it is you have against me. I literally just moved in.
Harry, the landlord, he told me you're a criminal.
My father, not me.
Same thing. I don't want my daughter dating the son of a drug dealer or car thief or whatever he is.
Former CEO of Darkhaven.
I don't care if he's... Wait, did you say Darkhaven? Isn't that the... Are you going to be the new CEO of a multi-million-dollar company?
I turned down the offer. I don't even work there anymore. And I gave away all the money that I've ever made to the people he stole from.
So you're unemployed and broke. Clearly, you don't have any money. Otherwise, you wouldn't be living next to me. You know what? Go away.
Oh, hold on. I'll take the job. If it means getting to date your daughter. 7-figure salary, I'll be able to support her.
So you are going to be the new CEO of Darkhaven.
What? You told me that you turned it down.
I did. But I changed my mind. Let me just explain.
Hey, you're just like your father. You're a liar.
Angel, don't go.
This may be a win, win, win.
Craig, I can't tell you how happy we are that you've reconsidered our offer.
The shareholders will be pleased. The news alone will send the stock soaring.
Well, I might have said yes, but there is one condition. 20% of all of our profits moving forward will be donated to charity. This is a non-negotiable for me. Not only will it go a long way for helping people, but it'll also help restore public confidence in Darkhaven.
That's a lot of money. But it may end up being a financial win for us. Which charities are you thinking?
I won't be the one deciding. The person deciding will be the head of Darkhaven's new nonprofit arm, Angel Gonzalez.
Hi, I'm Angel. As Craig said, I will be the new leader of the charity division at Darkhaven called Lighthaven.
Okay, let's just slow down here. She doesn't even look older than 21. What kind of experience does she have running a nonprofit?
She's an avid reader. She loves helping people. And most importantly, She's a good person, wants to change the world. I believe in her. So if you want me to be your new CEO, you need to believe in her too.
Oh my God. Is this gonna be our new place? Wow. See? My idea of you marrying a successful boy wasn't so bad, was it? Look at where it's got us. Here, Craig, you can hold my cat now. You earned it.
Just to be clear, the success that got us here wasn't mine, but hers. Because of all the amazing work that she's done in the community, Darkhaven's reputation and business is better than ever. Here, see for yourself.
Well, it's a little exaggerated. I mean, you can't believe everything that you read in the newspaper.
My gosh, do you see what your daughter is capable of? I knew she was gonna do big things on her own, and you didn't believe in her.
Can you please just let me enjoy this moment?
Pero es que yo te dije.
You sure you're okay dealing with my crazy family?
Trust me, mine's crazier. Besides, I'll put up with anything for you. And you, Mr. Whiskers.
Ay, mi gato. Oh.
Who are you?
I think I got the wrong house.
Oh, hey, Gwen. Oh my gosh, you look beautiful. Come on in. These are for you, by the way.
Aww, daisies! I love them. I can't believe you remembered.
I had to pick them for you. Sure did. Oh, sorry, this is Brayden, my brother, the one I told you about.
Oh. I didn't realize that he...
Is my roommate? Yeah, he is. Not only that, he's also my best friend.
So is this a temporary thing?
Him being my best friend?
No, him being your roommate?
Oh, probably not. I'm his caregiver.
I see.
Anyway, do you want me to show you around?
No, I'd rather just go.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Is he coming too?
Yeah, I hope that's okay. Did I not mention that?
I'll stay.
No, dude, it's fine, okay? And I'm sure that she'll warm up to you once she gets to know how awesome you are, okay? Don't worry, buddy.
Thank you for getting the door for me.
Of course.
Ouch!
Sorry, did I hit you?
You think?
Oh, shoot, you know what? I forgot to pay the parking attendant. I'll be right back, okay?
Wait, no, don't leave me with him. Oh, great.
Are you excited for a date?
I was. Not anymore.
I'm sorry, what's the problem?
I'm looking at it. Oh, no. Hey, Chi. How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah. I've just been super busy with work. Same here. We actually had time to go on a date today. You remember Donnie?
We're on a date too.
Oh, hi, I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you. I didn't know you two were actually... Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not on a date with him. I don't even know him.
We came together.
I'm not associated with him whatsoever. He's just a guy that I had to bring along because I'm dating his brother. Trust me, it's not my choice. I see. Well, it was nice seeing you. Bye. Call me sometime and we'll hang out. Don't you ever talk to any of my friends or tell anyone that we are on a date ever again. Do you hear me?
Parking's all paid for. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's great.
Brayden, is everything okay?
Come on, babe. We don't want to be late.
Thank you.
Thanks. Wow. Can't believe how expensive this restaurant is.
Oh, don't worry about it. I remember when we first met, you told me you wanted to go here, so I've been saving up. Order whatever you want, and it's on me.
What's he doing?
Oh, he just gets a little nervous in public places. It'll be fine. Hey, Brayden, do you remember the self-talk the therapist said to try? You got this, buddy.
It's okay. Everything is going to be okay. We're just going to have food and have fun.
You got it.
People are starting to notice. Is there anything you can say to get him to stop?
Just give him a bit, and he'll be fine.
Carter, please.
Hey, Brayden, you okay? Is there anything I can do for you? No? Okay, just let me know, all right? So, the bold name sounds pretty good. What do you think?
Brayden, stop. I'm serious.
Gwen, don't yell at him. He's anxious. It makes it worse.
Well, then you shouldn't have brought him. That's it. I can't do this.
Wait, Gwen.
No. I tried to go along with this weird date, but I can't do it. You're just as crazy as him if you think I'm gonna sit through this with you and your brother.
Hey, don't talk to him that way.
It's okay, Brayden. I'm sorry that I put you through this. Gwen, let's talk for a sec, yeah? Look, I understand that this may not be ideal, but this is my...
It's either him or me, so choose.
Brayden is my brother, and I love him. I'm going to do everything I can to give him the best life possible, which means that we come as a package deal.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna be single for the rest of your life then.
Gwen, I brought you flowers. I opened your door for you. I even brought you to this fancy restaurant that you've been wanting to go to. You really think that every guy's gonna treat you that way? All right. Well, I guess it's just like they say. Sometimes in life, you don't realize what you have until it's gone.
Yeah, whatever. I'll be fine. Good luck finding some girl who will put up with this nightmare. Bye.
Gwen storms out of the restaurant, wanting nothing to do with Carter if it meant Brayden would be in the picture too. Before long, Gwen moves on with another guy. However, it doesn't take her long to realize that he doesn't treat her the way Carter did. He never compliments her or gets her flowers. He doesn't open the door for her or act like a gentleman. And he doesn't even give her his full attention. Eventually, Gwen starts to miss what she had with Carter. A few months go by, and then she happens to run into someone that she least suspects.
Carter,
Hey, Gwen.
how are you? You look great.
Thank you. Doing really well. We both are.
It's nice to see you again, Brayden.
How have you been?
Honestly, not great. I started seeing this guy, but things didn't really work out because he didn't really treat me right. He didn't treat me like you.
Sorry to hear that.
I guess you're right after all. You don't really realize what you have until it's gone. So, I was wondering, if you're not seeing anyone, maybe... So sorry I'm late. Hopefully you haven't been waiting too long.
No, you're totally fine. We just got here. We haven't even ordered, so let's go find a table.
Hi. Are you...
I'm Krista. I'm Carter's girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't realize that he had a new girlfriend. It doesn't bother you? You know.
What?
that Braden's always tagging along, third wheeling.
Are you kidding me? No, I love Braden. He's the best. He's so sweet. And honestly, I feel like I won the lottery. I mean, if that's how he treats his brother, oh, imagine how he's gonna treat his wife one day. Oh, and actually, he's not even third wheeling. We are on a double date. Excuse us.
Hi, Grace. This is for you.
Aww. I'm sorry, it's my favorite. You're so sweet.
So you guys still down to rehearse at my place?
Yes, sir. Is it cool if I bring Stacey?
Yeah, Giselle wants to come too. Fine by me. Bring all the cute girls you want. Afterwards, maybe we can all go out.
Guess who?
Oh. Brandy. Angela. Hey, baby. I was totally kidding. I knew it was you.
You better be kidding, Jack.
What's up? I was kind of busy talking to the guys about rehearsal.
I have a surprise for you, but it'll cost you a kiss.
You know I don't like PDA.
Oh, right, sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know you can get rid of that old guitar.
No way. Are you serious? Don't tell me.
It's the new guitar you saw at the store.
Angela, baby, this is great. I'm speechless. It's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. I can't wait to see you rehearse with it tonight.
Oh, about that. The guys, they were saying they wanted it to be another band members only session.
Band members only?
We'll get more work done that way.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, that makes sense.
Oh, but we can hang out some other time later this week. Just two of us.
I'd love that.
Thank you so much. You are the best girlfriend ever. Just gonna save that for later.
Okay. Well, I have to go to class, but I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Yo, that's sick.
Dude, that must have cost a lot. Benefits of dating a rich girl, my friends.
You are so lucky to have a girl that buys you everything you want.
That's exactly why I date her. I call her my little piggy bank.
Starting to wonder why you chose her, to be honest.
Oh, it's just temporary. When our band blows up, we start getting paid, then I won't need her money anymore. You know.
You're just gonna kick her to the side?
That's brutal, bro.
Rock stars only date the hottest babes, am I right?
Hey, Jack.
Hey.
Well, it seems like you can get any girl now.
Yeah, but it's too small of a school. Angela will find out. Can't lose out on my sweet situationship. Angela is more loaded than those nachos she eats. I just gotta hold out just a little bit longer.
Hey, you think you could maybe get her to buy me some new drumsticks?
I can try. Well, what else do you guys want? I'll make a list.
A Rickenbacker bass would be nice.
Since you're asking, you can just add a keyboard to that.
Well, if everyone's getting whole instruments, I want a new drum set.
All right, might be pushing it a little bit, but Rickenbacker bass, keyboards, sticks, and the okay. All right.
This is so dope.
Yeah. And another stage manager, so we should be able to get some pretty major connections.
So, does this mean we can get in for free too?
I wish. We still gotta pay for the ticket and for the flights. Unless we drive up and take Jack's car.
Mm-mm. My car needs new tires, and after I pay for them, I'm not even gonna be able to buy my festival ticket.
Unless I can get Angela to pay for it. Think she would?
Ask her to get us all tickets too.
Hey, let me get you girls chairs so you can eat with us. Hey there.
Thanks, babe. Hey, guys. How was rehearsal last night?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, real good. Wish you could have been there.
Me too. If you guys ever have a night where it's not a guy.
Awesome rehearsal last night.
Yeah, we had so much fun.
Wait, they were at your rehearsal yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You said it was band members only.
I did, and it was. Giselle and Stacy are in the band, right, guys?
Yeah, there are backup singers.
Backup singers. We just brought them on. They really add an extra level to the vocals.
Oh. Okay, cool. Well, I can't wait to hear them.
You guys going to a festival?
Yeah, that's the goal at least.
There's supposed to be a lot of industry people there, and we're hoping to maybe meet some music execs.
Which can lead us to getting signed by a label.
That's a good idea. And this looks awesome. We should all go. It would be so fun.
Yeah.
About that, baby, you don't want to go to this. You'd be so bored.
What do you mean?
Look at those bands. Can you name any of their songs?
No. But I don't care. I just think it would be fun to go to a festival with my boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, true. But it's just that it's going to be another band member only thing. Not even the backups are allowed on this trip, unfortunately. Well, so we can all stay really focused. But when I get back, we can go on our own trip somewhere. I promise.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Oh, but I do have a huge favor to ask.
What's up?
Would you be able to help me pay for my ticket? Our tickets. They go on sale tonight, and none of us have any money.
Hold on. You want Angela to pay for all of your tickets? No way. Do not do that.
We're gonna pay her back. It's just like a short-term loan until we get our record deal, you know? I mean, you do believe in our music, right?
Of course.
Well, then you know we're good for the money. Please. Please pay for it. Oh. Please.
I guess.
Angela, that's a lot of money. You should think about this.
I don't want to be unsupportive, especially if it can help them get a deal.
Exactly. This is crucial to our career. And when we blow up, we will always remember that you were the one that believed in us.
I'm happy to help my baby.
Oh, well.
Anything for my Jackie
Yeah.
Poo.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, bad news. It's not just your tires. You're gonna need a whole new motor.
No.
Afraid so. You know, I'm actually surprised it hasn't broken down on you already.
I don't have that kind of money.
I understand. I'll go grab your keys, but be very, very careful. All right? And avoid driving on the freeways. Could be dangerous.
I'm not trying to get stranded on the side of the road.
Well, we do take credit cards.
Yeah, that isn't an option.
Maybe there's someone that you can call, ask to borrow some money or something.
As a matter of fact, maybe there is. Just give me 1 second.
Cool, yeah, no problem.
was just talking about you.
You were?
Of course, I'm always talking about you. You know that. By the way, did you check your inbox? I got the tickets.
Seriously? Yep, I got them. You are honestly the best.
Thanks. Are you at a mechanic shop?
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm kind of in a bind. I may need another favor. Would you mind going into another room so we can chat for a sec?
It's okay. Lisa and I talk about everything. Just tell me.
Okay, well, I'm trying to fix my car, and it's gonna cost $4 grand.
What? That's so expensive.
I know, which is why I was thinking,
Do not give him any more money. She's not giving you money for your car.
I'm not asking her to give me anything. Angela, can you go into another room so I can talk to you alone?
Sure, just give me 1 sec.
What?
Sorry. Okay, I'm alone now.
I'm beginning to really not like your friend.
Sorry, Lisa's just trying to look out for me.
Yeah, but why does she need to look out for you with your boyfriend?
I don't know. She thinks you're using me for my money, and after you get what you want, you're just gonna leave me.
What? I would never do that.
You don't have to convince me. I keep telling her that, but she has trouble trusting people.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I think she's just jealous.
No, that's not it.
It's pretty obvious to me. I mean, you're dating a rock star, babe. She wishes she was you. That's why she's just trying to ruin our relationship.
You really think so?
I know so. Even now when I called, she just assumed I was calling you about money. She wasn't worried about me or anything.
Well, I'm worried about you. So what do you need?
Well, I need to borrow $4 grand.
So Lisa was right?
No. She's saying I'm asking you to give me money. I'm just asking you to let me borrow it. I know it's a lot of money, but if I can't fix my car, then I can't drive the guys to the festival, which means we can't get signed to a label.
I don't know, Jack. You keep asking me for money, and it's starting to hurt my feelings.
Well, you don't think it hurts my feelings being a man and having to ask my girlfriend for money? The only reason I do it is because I know when my music blows up, I'm gonna be the one taking care of everything for you since you believed in me. And I love you.
You do? I love you too. You know what? You're right. I'll let you borrow the money. Besides, what's 4K in the grand scheme of things?
You are incredible. Thanks, babe. I'm gonna tell the mechanic. Can you give me 1 sec?
Sure.
Good news. Got my girl to pay for it. So go ahead and start the work.
That's great, man. How'd you manage to pull that off?
Easy. Just lied to my girl, told her I love her. I got her eating out of the palm of my hand.
I see. Anyways, give me a couple days and I'll have your car ready for you. You can pay for it when you pick it up.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm all set. I'll send you the shop info so you know where to make payment.
Okay.
You know what? Since you're so amazing, let me take you out for dinner. My treat.
Really? You want to do that for me?
It's the least I can do. Pick me up at 7. You can choose the restaurant.
Okay, I can't wait. I'll talk to you soon, babe. I love you.
Please don't tell me you paid for his car.
Don't worry about me, okay? He loves me.
No, he doesn't. You should know the difference between being loved and being used.
He's not using me. He's a good guy. He's even taking me on a date tonight.
I feel like you're being naive. Like, there's so many red flags.
How so?
I mean, it's pretty clear. He never wants to hang out with you and yet has other girls around. And most importantly, he treats you like a personal ATM machine.
Please don't talk about my boyfriend like that.
No. You need to hear this. Jack is using you, Angela. He only wants you for your money. When was the last time he did something nice for you?
Hello, he's taking me to dinner.
Only because you just agreed to give him $4,000 for his car. And do you think it's a good idea to be dating a musician?
I see where this is coming from now.
What are you talking about?
Jack was right. You're jealous.
Come on. You're really letting him put that idea in your head? You know what? If that's what you want to believe, that's fine. One day you'll see everything for yourself.
So, they should have the car ready in time for the trip.
Oops, you dropped this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be right back with your check.
Thank you.
That was delicious. I'm so full.
Yeah, you crushed that pasta, babe. Do you want some of my leftovers?
No, I'm stuffed, but thanks.
Oh, don't be shy. I know my baby loves to eat.
Jack, please. I don't want your leftovers. Stop.
All right, fine. You say so.
I appreciate you taking me out. I feel like we haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, well, you deserve it. You're the best for helping me and the guys out. They are so excited for the festival.
I'm glad.
No rush. Take your time. Whenever you're ready.
Thank you.
By the way, you are so pretty. I love that dress.
Oh my God, thanks.
Well, someone wants a big tip.
Or she meant it. I noticed she complimented my outfit and you didn't.
What? Yes, I did. When I saw you.
You said, wow, that dress comes in your size. That's awesome.
Is that what I said? I'm sorry. You look very beautiful tonight.
Well, now you're just saying that.
No, I mean it. You're hot. Hey, I got it from here, babe. How about you grab your car from the valet while I take care of this?
Are you sure you don't want to just wait and go together?
Uh-huh. I'm sure. It'll be faster this way.
All right. Thanks again for dinner.
Actually, babe, you won't believe this. I forgot my credit card. Would you mind?
Sure. No problem. Here you go.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you too.
All set?
Yep. Hey, did I tell you I'm in a band?
Really?
We're pretty good. You should come watch us perform sometime.
That sounds fun, but I don't know how much your girlfriend would like that.
Girlfriend? Oh, she's just a friend.
Are you sure? You look like a lot more than a friend to me.
No, she's not my type. I'm much more interested in girls like you.
Is that so?
Definitely. If you want, I may be able to get you an extra ticket to the San Francisco Music Festival next weekend.
I'm actually off that weekend.
Oh, well, doesn't that work out nicely?
Thought of some more stuff to add to the list.
Maybe I should slow down. She seemed pretty annoyed on the car ride home last night. Probably shouldn't have asked her to pay for dinner.
Oh, you got greedy.
Think she's catching on?
Nah. I don't think it's anything I can't fix. I just need to tell her I love her a few more times. That seems to be working.
Oh, great, because if you could get her to buy us a new amp, that'd be amazing.
I'll put it on the list. I also need to ask her for another festival ticket.
You called it the convince Angela to buy us stuff list? That's hilarious.
Convince Angela to buy you stuff, huh? I knew you were using her.
You again? Angela told me you were trying to ruin our relationship.
You ruined it yourself. Just wait till I show her this.
Nice try. She'll never believe you, especially now that the note is gone.
That's fine. I'll just tell her what I saw.
You're 1 against 4. And I'll just spin it like your jealousy's once again getting the best of you. That lie worked last time, and it'll definitely...
Work again?
Babe, hey. How are you, my love?
Oh, spare me. I feel so naive for not listening to Lisa when she tried to warn me. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. And I just found out that...
You don't want to listen to her.
I actually regret not listening to her. You see, after I left the table last night, I realized that I had forgotten the valet ticket. When I came back to get it, guess what I saw? You getting the number of our waitress. I couldn't believe it. That's when I started looking into things more. After I got home, I decided to message Stacy. When I asked how band practice was going, she said she had no idea what I was talking about. Turns out, you lied about that too. And then, this morning, I stopped by the mechanic shop to let them know that I was no longer paying for your car to get fixed. As I was leaving, guess what the mechanic told me? That you said you had me eating out the palm of your hand. So you see, I now realize you never loved me. You just loved what you could get from me. I should have known the difference between being loved and being used.
Angela, it's not what it seems like.
Enough with the lies, Jack. Nothing you say will change my mind. Shall we?
What about my car? They already started the work on it. I need to pay them.
I guess that's your problem.
What about the festival? We already got the tickets.
I don't know, man.
You gotta ask her.
What about the festival? I'm guessing that's canceled too?
Nope. I actually upgraded those tickets to VIP.
You did?
Yep. And I transferred them to all of our names. We're all going to the festival. Woo! It's gonna be so much fun. Oh.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, look at the bright side. At least you got a new guitar out of it.
I guess that's true.
Where is it anyway?
Oh, shoot. It's in my car.
Ridiculous.
Hey, man. I actually changed my mind. I'm not ready to get the work done.
It's a bit too late for that. I already swapped out the motor.
Well, can you take it out? Put my old one back in?
Sure. Yeah. Right after you pay me for all the labor.
I actually don't have any money. Is there any way I can get my car back and pay you later?
Sorry about that, buddy. That's not how it works here.
All right, fine. Can you at least pop the trunk so I can get my guitar out?
I actually think I'm gonna hold on to it. That's collateral.
Are you doing okay over there, Natalie?
No, I've just never used one of these before.
Never used a dishwasher. I thought everyone knew how to use these. You put the soap in here, you close it, you push this button, and voila.
Thank you.
You probably shouldn't be dressed like that. I'd hate for you to get your nice clothes dirty.
Oh, these are the only kind of clothes I have.
Put the garlic knots in the oven and set a timer for 10 minutes.
Sure. Sounds easy enough. Knots.
Hey, Natalie, where's Chef Douglas?
Oh, he had to take a call real quick.
Is something burning?
What? Oh my gosh!
Oh.
I'm so sorry. That's my fault. I put those in there.
Natalie, you can't put paper in the oven. It's your first day on the job and you're already setting my kitchen on fire. Be sure to transfer them to a baking sheet next time and line it with something not flammable.
Okay. Raphael, what are you doing here?
That's no way to greet your dad now, is it? I just wanted to meet your new dance instructor, that's all.
No! She already left. I just saw her get in her car.
Oh, all right. And why are you dressed like that for dance practice?
I didn't want to be all sweaty in your Porsche. My dance clothes are in my bag.
I appreciate that. Just make sure your shoes are clean as well, because I just detailed the car, okay? Is that your new dance instructor? I'm gonna say hi.
Wait! Is this for Mom?
This? Yeah, it is.
But you know Mom only wears Chanel.
Arthur, we can get going now.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else, sir?
That'll be all, Alejandro. You're free to go for the night. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Let's eat.
So, how was dance practice today?
It was good. All the girls on the team were really nice.
Oh, that's great. Did you make any new friends?
Hey, just so you know, I'm going out of town for business next week.
Oh, no. You're leaving again so soon? May I ask what for?
I already said it. Business. You know I don't like to repeat myself.
Where are you going?
Hawaii.
Hawaii? I've been wanting to go to Hawaii. Do you think we could go with you?
Absolutely not. You'll be too much of a distraction. But don't worry. I have a little surprise for you.
Thank you. Oh, Rafe. It's beautiful.
Of course it is. And while I'm gone, Arthur can actually take you and do all the shopping you want. He won't leave your side.
Thank you so much, Raphael. But I don't actually need more things. I have more than enough. But a trip to Hawaii, on the other hand, that would be...
I said no already, okay? And besides, even if I could take you, I don't think you should be seen in a bathing suit anyway.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's fine, sweetheart. Rafi's right. You and I will have fun shopping instead.
Oh, man. Where are the garlic nuts? And all this stuff is gone already.
I could try to make you some.
No, it'll take you too much time, and I don't think you'll get them right anyway.
I actually know how to make garlic knots. I used to make them all the time before.
Before you married a millionaire, or you want to go back to your life before me? That's what I thought. So when I say you don't know how to do something,
They should
that
be ready
means...
in about 10 minutes. They were already on the paper sheet. Chef must have just forgot to put them in the oven.
Oh, no, honey. Honey, paper cannot go in the oven. How did you know to transfer them to a baking pan? You've never baked before. Oh, this style would look so good on you.
Yeah, it's all right. But you should try it on.
Me? No, this wouldn't look right on me. I don't have the body for this.
What are you talking about? Yes, you do. None of my friends' moms look nearly as good as you.
Would you like me to hold that for you, Mrs. Ramirez?
Oh, no, thank you, Arthur. I would need to lose 20 pounds before I bought a dress like this.
Hey, Mom, is it okay if I ask you something? Why is Raphael always traveling for work? I thought all his work was online.
Oh, you know how your stepdad is. He's always busy with something. I try not to ask too many questions.
Well, maybe you should. Hey, Mom, my dance team needs me for practice. Is it okay if I go?
Now, without any notice?
Is it okay if I walk? It's only a couple blocks down the street.
Okay, honey, just be safe, okay?
Mr. Ramirez would be very upset if he knew I let you walk there all by yourself, Miss Natalie. Please allow me to drive you.
Chef Douglas, one of our guests would like to meet you.
I'll be right there. Natalie, stir this until I get back.
You smother it. Oh, do you have any idea what would have happened?
I didn't. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Look, Natalie, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but I am paying you $15 an hour, so I figured you'd at least know your way around a kitchen. Didn't anyone teach you any of this stuff growing up?
I've never had to do any of this. We have a house staff that does everything. I grew up with my stepdad, and he's really rich. Never wanted me to struggle with anything.
But then, how are you ever going to grow? You know, my mom used to say, on the other side of struggle is strength. Wait, if your dad's rich...
Stepdad.
Your stepdad is rich. Why are you working here?
Arthur, can you come here, please? I'm sorry, I really have to go to the bathroom. Can you watch this for me? Okay, I'll just be a second.
Oh my gosh! Wait, no, don't do that!
What's going on? Oh my gosh!
Gina, have you seen my parents?
Mrs. Ramirez is at a session with her new personal trainer, but Mr. Ramirez is in his room.
I'm so excited for Hawaii, babe. You know how much I've always wanted to go there.
Well, you know what my baby wants, my baby gets. And I got a few other surprises for you, too.
So this is why you're always traveling?
You're supposed to knock before coming in.
And now I know why. Clearly you're hiding something.
You're confused. I'm on a business call here.
Oh, don't even try and lie to me. If that's for Mom, then why are you taking it to Hawaii, huh? Just wait until she finds about all this. It's all over!
My apologies for the interruption, baby. Where were we?
Mom, we need to talk now.
Can you give us some time? What's up, Nat?
I want to sit down for this.
It's okay, you can just tell me.
Earlier, I heard Raphael on a FaceTime call. And he's not going to Hawaii for business. He's going to see another girl. Hello? Did you hear what I just said? Raphael is cheating on you.
I know, Natalie. I've known for a long time.
What? But then why are you still with him?
It's not as easy as you think to leave him. You see, in my last marriage with your dad, we had a nice, simple life. He always wanted to start his own company. And I did everything to support him with his goals. Around that same time that his business started taking off, I also found out I was pregnant with you. Because the company was doing so well, he told me to quit my job and be a full-time mom. He made it sound so convincing. Like I wouldn't have to worry about anything. I could just focus on raising you. To be honest, I I couldn't be more relieved. I never liked working at the diner. Everything was going great. In the beginning. Until I found out he was cheating on me. I was completely heartbroken. I decided there was no way I could stay with him. So, I left and took you with me. After that, we struggled a lot, since I got nothing in the divorce. I worked as much as I could to provide for us, but we scraped by. It broke my heart that I couldn't give you a better life, a life you deserved. And then, eventually, I met Raphael. Before long, everything was perfect once again. We went from nothing to having it all a second time. But the honeymoon period didn't last long. When I later found out Raphael was seeing other women, it was really hard on me, and I wanted to leave. But the thought of us starting all over again was just too hard to even imagine. So instead, I turned a blind eye and never said anything. I acted like I never even saw it. So you see, I've come to accept the fact that even successful men cheat. But being in a relationship is better than struggling alone, right?
Are you serious right now? No, I don't care if we go through hard times. You don't need to be in this relationship. I'd rather be homeless than live with him.
You say that now, but you don't know what it's going to take. Even if I wanted to leave him, I have no money. I have no accounts in my name. I'm just an authorized user on his cards. At any minute, he could take it all away. Without Raphael, we have nothing.
That is so not true. We have each other, which means we have everything. We don't need him, Mom. We'll both work and we'll split the bills.
Natalie, sweetheart, you have never worked a day in your life. You don't even know what it's like.
Open it. Remember those dance practices that I've been going to? Well, the truth is that I actually got a job.
But why? Raphael pays for everything you want.
Exactly. Everything is his money. And he uses that to control our lives. I feel like I'm in a prison and there's no way you don't feel the same way too. Sure, if we leave, we might struggle, but what I've come to learn is the other side of struggle is strength. We can get through this together, Mom.
I've already tried that, and it didn't work. I'm not going to make that mistake again. Please, let's just forget this conversation ever happened.
Hey, is everything okay? You seem a bit off since you clocked in.
Yeah, I'm all right. Thanks. I'm just a little frustrated right now.
Forgive me for asking, but does this have anything to do with your stepdad? I don't normally mix business with personal stuff, but you know, I'm a really good listener, and if you want to talk about it.
I just feel so helpless right now. My mom and I are sort of in a situation, and I want to help, but I just don't know how anymore.
What's going on?
My stepdad has been cheating on my mom for who knows how long. And she won't leave him because she basically thinks we need him to survive. He has all the money and controls everything.
I am so sorry about what you and your mom are going through. That's just terrible, Natalie. You know, when I decided to open my own restaurant, it wasn't easy. I didn't have support. I spent every last dime I had on, ideas that didn't work. I mean, hot dog stand, a taco stand, a diner. The list goes on and on. I can't even count how many times I failed before I finally found this place. And now, we're Restaurant of the Year. Anyway, my point is, do you think I'd be here now if I hadn't failed all those times in the past? Absolutely not. That struggle taught me a lot, just like it taught you a lot too. I mean, look at you. You're now cooking, cleaning, and setting a table like a pro. Look how fast you learned all that. And listen, if you can go from practically burning down my kitchen to this, I'm certain your mom can do anything too. Right?
I'm sorry to intrude. I have a visitor for Natalie.
Mom? What are you doing here?
I'm so sorry to bother you at work.
Oh, no, it's okay. Natalie was just telling me about your husband, and I'm so sorry.
Soon-to-be ex-husband. I'm taking your advice, and I'm filing for divorce.
Really? But Mom, I thought you said you were too scared to start all over.
I was. But then I listened to a very wise girl who told me that on the other side of struggle is strength.
Mom, I'm so proud of you. And even though we don't have a place, don't worry, we'll find somewhere.
It's taken care of. About 2 hours ago, I signed the lease.
What? Already? But how? I thought you said we didn't have any money or anything in your account.
Well, we don't. But what I did have...
You sold your ring?
Yeah, and all my jewelry, and my bags, and basically everything he ever gave me. And that should hold us over for a little while until I'm able to find a job.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm actually looking for a new manager. Would you be interested?
sorry. This is gonna be a transition from what you used to have.
This is so much better. I love it so much, Mom. Honestly, this is the first time that I've actually felt at home. Oh, also, I got you a present.
Sweetie. This must have cost you your entire paycheck.
I've been saving up for it. It feels so much better buying things with my own money anyways. I am so proud of you, Mom. You are one of the strongest people I know. And so beautiful. Please don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Okay. How about you try it on? Okay? Mm-hmm. Go on. We gotta see it.
I don't know. This is
Martha! Martha, I'm home! Martha!
Looks like someone needs to go back to culinary school.
This is called a flambe. Thank you very much. All the real chefs do it when they cook.
I don't know about that. Remind me to order takeout when I get there.
Excuse me, Willow? You would not be ordering takeout on our first date, especially when your boyfriend is a whole chef.
Okay. I suppose I'll let you cook. You know, I can't believe we're finally meeting in person tomorrow.
Ernie, what'd I tell you about playing soccer in the kitchen while I'm cooking? Slow down, Sonic.
Is that Willow? Hi, Willow.
Hi, Ernie.
Bye, Ernie. Little brothers. So, have you made a decision about grad school yet?
My dad is set on me going to Whitman. Only problem is, it's all the way on the other side of the country.
Oh, is it his decision where you go?
Clearly, you haven't met my dad. He acts like everything is his decision. Whitman's his alma mater. He agreed to pay for half my tuition if I decide to go there, which I don't understand why he doesn't pay for all of it. He has the money. He's just a stickler about me making my own way.
Well, whatever you decide, I'll support you. I'll save up some money and come see you. Or I can look for chef jobs in Syracuse. Me and Ernie will move out that way. I'll take care of the bills, and you can just focus on school.
What? You really do all of that for me? Move cross country and pay all of my bills? I like the sound of that.
Yep. My mom, before she passed, she used to say this famous quote to me when I was growing up. Hold tight to the people who stand by you in your lowest moments. They're the ones who truly love you. And since I truly love you, I'm gonna stick by you no matter what, through thick and thin.
I love you so much, Jamal.
Wanna see another cooking trip? Willow!
Sorry. I gotta go, babe.
All good. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you so much.
I love you too. I'm so excited to spend the weekend with you. Okay. Bye, babe.
So, where are you staying again?
For the 10th time, Dad, I'm staying at Jamal's apartment.
He doesn't own a house? And regardless, you shouldn't be staying at some random guy's apartment.
Jamal isn't some random guy, okay? We've been talking for over a year, and he's honestly wonderful.
You're dating over the phone and in person? Two different things. What does this Jamal do for work anyway?
He just graduated from culinary school. Okay, he's gonna be a chef and open up his own restaurant. Now, is this interrogation over?
Yeah, well, do you know 80% of restaurants close within 5 years? It's a risky business. You need stability.
Okay, Keith, you need to relax. Just because some restaurants fail doesn't mean that Jamal will. Really gotta stop thinking so negatively.
Well, what does his parents do? It says a lot about his future.
Well, he never met his dad, and his mom died when he was 18. It's only him and his younger brother now that he takes care of, which I think is so sweet. Now, please, no more questions, okay? Thank God we're here.
Well, have fun, kiddo. I hope you have an amazing time with Jamal. I love you, Auntie.
Oh, love you too. Thanks, Mom. You're the best. I'll see you when I get back. Thanks. Hey, Ernie. Where's Jamal? I've been calling him. He was supposed to pick me up from the airport. Why does it smell like smoke? Jamal. Yes, it's me.
I'm so sorry I couldn't pick you up.
Babe, are you kidding? You do not have to apologize. I'm just glad you're okay. What happened?
When we were on the phone, Ernie poured brandy into the skillet. I went to turn the heat back up and, well.
I'm so sorry. If you weren't on the phone with me, you would have been
What? No, don't blame yourself. This is not your fault, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company. I'll come back later.
No, it's fine. This is my girlfriend, Willow.
Well, Jamal, I'm afraid it's not looking too good. The anterior chambers of your eyes were completely destroyed as a result of your eyelids and your ocular surfaces being severely burned.
So what does that mean?
It means there's a good chance that Jamal might never see again. I'm going to give you two some time to process this. I'll be back later to discuss.
Jamal, I am so sorry. I don't even know what to say.
Listen, Willow, I know this is a lot, and I know you didn't sign up for this. So if you're gonna leave...
I am not leaving you. I'm here to stay. And I will be here with you on every step of this journey, okay? What could possibly be funny?
I guess you're right. We're gonna have to order takeout after all, huh?
Jamal.
Come this way. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, you're good. So just keep walking straight. All right. Keep going. We're gonna walk to the couch over there. Okay. So keep going, and then the couch is right underneath you. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready? Good. Good.
Thanks, babe.
Of course. Of course. Okay. Good. Sorry. It's okay. That's okay.
Are there any paper towels?
Shoot, we may be out.
Maybe a towel?
I think they're all in the hamper.
Sorry, 1 sec, okay?
Hey, Willow, what's going on? We haven't heard from you.
I've just been real busy. Everything's fine, Dad.
Okay. Well, where's Jamal? I want to talk to him.
Oh, now's not a good time. Look, can I call you back?
You're acting off. Have you checked in for your flight tomorrow yet?
Actually, Dad, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I think I want to stay a few more days. Jamal is dealing with some health issues, and I just want to help him out.
That ticket is non-refundable, Willow. Plus, you need to come home and finish everything for grad school.
Look, this is important. Can you please just book me a new flight?
If you want a new flight, have Jamal book it for you.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Willow. I was just trying to find a remote.
No, it's okay. I'll clean this up. You stay put since there's glass over here now. Here, have a seat. Have a seat. Oh. And the remote's right here. See right there?
Jamal, I'm hungry.
Oh,
let me clean up this glass first, and then I'll make you something, okay, Ernie? Actually, maybe I shouldn't use the stove right now. I'll order you some food, okay? Can you find a snack? Okay.
Willow, I'm so sorry, but I really need to use the bathroom. Can you?
Yeah, of course, babe. Come on.
Sorry, I dropped the salsa.
It's okay. I'll clean it up.
Going somewhere?
Oh, I was gonna say goodbye, but I have to go. I wasn't able to extend my flight.
Oh, man. I was hoping you'd stay for a few more days.
I know I wanted to, but honestly, I don't have enough money to buy another plane ticket. I can't believe that you're cooking.
Yeah. I figured I might as well start practicing. I'm not giving up on my dream that easily. I made pancakes. They may be a little burnt, but hopefully they're at least edible.
I'm sure that they're great. And I would love one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna lift it. There you go. You can place it right there.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that you were able to make these.
Well?
It's great. It's great. It's great. Yummy. Look, I know we promised to always be honest with each other. They could use some work and maybe a little less salt.
Salt?
Here, give it a try. Okay, give me your hand. Okay, try that.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I must have put salt in the batter instead of cinnamon. I'm so sorry, baby.
No. Listen, the fact that you're even trying is so amazing. Look, I had to catch my flight. Are you gonna be okay without me?
Yeah, don't worry about me. Just call me when you land, okay?
Okay, I will.
I love you so much.
I love you too. I hope that we can see each other. I'll call you later.
I thought you were leaving.
I changed my mind. I'm staying.
I can never be lonely if you put your hand in mine. I can never be lonely if you walk with me this time. I can never be lonely if you promise you won't leave. I'll never be lonely. I've waited for so long, but what if it goes wrong and you walk right out that door? I never thought I'd be speaking words like these, but they're hanging on my lips. I can never be lonely if you put your hand in mine. I can never be lonely if you walk with me this time. I can never be lonely if you promise you won't leave. I'll never be patient and you're kind, no fault that I can find. Yet I stand here bound to run. How little did I know how quickly love can grow. Please meet me as I am. I can never be lonely if you put your hand in mine. I can never be lonely if you walk with me this time. I can never be lonely if you promise you won't leave. I'll never be if I could look into the years and see what's gonna come of this. I can never be lonely if you put your hand in mine. I can never be lonely if you walk with me this time. I can never be lonely if you promise you won't leave. I'll never be lonely. I can never be lonely if you promise you won't leave.
Okay. Here, let's go. Want me to help you change? Hey, you doing okay?
I just really thought I was gonna get this one. Now I don't know how I'm gonna pay our bills.
Well, your first disability check should be coming in soon, right?
There's barely enough to cover rent. I think I need to just start looking for a work from home job, like a customer service telephone operator or...
No! Don't you give up, Jamal. You can't. This is your dream. Okay, all you've ever talked about is being a chef.
I know. But it's time to start being realistic, Willow.
Well, I could get a job and support us. You know, just to give you more time.
Wait, you can answer that, you know?
It's my daddy. He's just gonna stress me out.
I mean, if he keeps calling you this much, maybe it's important.
I'm scared to answer it. I know what he's gonna say. Come on.
Who is it?
You okay, Willow? You haven't touched your food?
I've got just the thing to cheer you up. I was gonna wait to tell you this until after you submitted your paperwork. Well, I'm gonna tell you now.
What's this?
I decided I'm going to pay all your tuition for grad school, so you don't have to get a job. Listen, I know you've gone through a lot these past few weeks, but I'm glad you came to your senses and left that situation. There's no future for you and Jamal. So I'm proud of you.
We're still together. I didn't leave voluntarily. You put a lot of pressure on me, Dad.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing I did. What was the alternative? Stay with a blind...
Sorry.
Are you crying? It'll be all right, babe. Don't be sad. We'll figure it out, okay?
I just feel guilty for leaving you and Ernie. And if I go to grad school, I'll be even further away.
Well, yeah. But distance has never stopped us before, right?
Thanks, babe. I'll call you after I finish my acceptance stuff, okay? I love you.
And I love you so much.
Bye.
All right, bye.
How you holding up, sweetheart?
Jamal's my person. I've honestly never felt the way that I do about anyone the way I feel about him. And the worst part is, when I told him I was going to grad school and paying my own way, you know what he said?
What?
That he'd come to Syracuse and get a job and pay my bills so I don't have to work. Can you believe that? He was willing to uproot his entire life with his little brother for me. And now that he's going through his hard times, I feel like I've abandoned him at his lowest moment.
Oh, honey. Listen, do you think that if the situation were reversed, that Jamal would do the same for you?
He would. He would. Mom, what are you doing?
I'm helping you pack. But you need to be gone before Dad wakes up.
Thanks, Mom.
Willow's not here. Have you seen her?
I know where she is, Keith. She's with Jamal.
What? How do you know?
Because I helped her get there. That's how.
You helped her? She's throwing her life away with this guy, Justine. What kind of future does she have with him? He's blind. What can he offer her? Nothing, because he has nothing.
And what did you have when we first started dating, Keith? Nothing. You worked as a low-level assistant. Can you imagine if I had listened to someone who told me to leave you? Where would we be right now? Jamal's a good guy, and he didn't ask for any of this. And they love one another, sweetheart, and we just need to accept that.
Well, I can't.
Then accept losing your daughter. She's made her choice.
Who is it, Ernie? Ernie, I say, who is it?
I'm back, and I'm not going anywhere this time, Jamal. I'm not leaving you or Ernie.
Willow, I can't have you throw away your future. You should listen to your dad. I can't even get a job.
But I already thought about this, and I realized that just because you can't get a job at a restaurant doesn't mean that you can't be a chef. We can just open up our own restaurant.
Babe, I barely have enough money to pay for rent.
I don't mean a real restaurant. It can be a virtual one.
As in like Uber Eats or Postmates?
Exactly. And Jamal can cook, and I can manage the business.
And I can help create content. Who wouldn't want to support a black chef?
So, what do you say? Can we give it a try? My mom also gave me a little money so we can get started.
Blind date. How's that for a name for the restaurant?
I love it. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah.
See if I can do this. Boom! Got it.
Oh, you know that sound. Another order.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. I can't believe how many are coming in. We're gonna have to hire another driver.
Maybe so. I'll get it. Look, Dad, just hear me out. Before you get mad,
You must be Jamal. I'm Willow's dad. And I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you, son. I've seen some of your videos online, and it's quite impressive that you didn't give up on your dream.
Thanks. But to be honest, it was all Willow's idea. She's the business mastermind behind all of this.
So, you're not upset at me?
You know, actually, I came to apologize. Your mom reminded me of how I had nothing and she stuck with me and helped me to get where I am now. You know, it's really admirable that you chose to stick with your mom. Because someone who sticks with you at your lowest is someone who truly loves you. And I still wish you went to grad school, but you know.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I did decide to go to Whitman. I enrolled in their online classes instead.
But I didn't help you with your tuition. How did you get the money?
Well, I guess you could say that our little business is doing pretty well.
Yep, we're even moving to our own house next week.
Well, I'm really proud of you guys. Well, how about we celebrate over dinner?
Oh, yeah, sure. I actually know a couple restaurants nearby.
Restaurants? I'm thinking Jamal should be cooking something. I've read the reviews. I gotta try his food.
Okay.